My audience today consists of my grandma, grandpa, and Berg. Founding father of the United States, Benjamin Franklin, once said that early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Average men spend about a third of their lives asleep. Think about that for a second. If a man lives to 100 years old, he'll spend about 33 years of his life asleep. Although it's important to remember that sleep is essential for human health, it is a necessity. Nearly every living thing needs some form of rest or sleep. Without sleep, you can't form or maintain the pathways in the brain that let you learn and create new memories. It's harder to concentrate and respond quickly. Sleep is important for a number of brain functions, including how nerve cells communicate with each other. According to the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke, your brain and body stay remarkably active while you sleep. Recent findings suggest that sleep plays a housekeeping role that removes toxins in your brain that build up during time. As of today, it is generally known that sleep can make or break a person's overall well-being. Today I'm going to explain why humans need sleep, why good sleep is important, and ways to achieve good sleep. To help us understand the small of it all, we will first examine why humans need sleep. Then we will look at why good sleep is important, and finally we will examine various ways on how to achieve good sleep. To help us understand how sleep can make or break a person's well-being, we must first understand why humans need sleep in the first place. Sleep affects almost every type of tissue and system in the human body, from the brain, heart, lungs, and metabolism. The immune function, mood, and disease resistance. Every part of the brain is affected by sleep. Research shows that a chronic lack of sleep or getting poor quality of sleep increases the risk of disorders including high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, depression, and obesity. For developing children, sleep is an important part of their developing process. Sleep is more important for them than anyone else. According to the Sleep Foundation, sleep is an essential function that allows your body to recharge, leaving you refreshed and alert when you wake up. Adults that work typical 9 to 5 jobs need to be able to perform well at work every day. Healthy sleep helps them maintain healthy bodies and stave off diseases. Without enough sleep, the brain cannot function properly. Now that we've examined what sleep is, let's switch gears and talk about why good sleep is important. A bad night's sleep can ultimately ruin a person's day. It's difficult to concentrate, and it can leave you lacking energy. According to the Better Health Channel, long-term sleep deficiency can increase the risk of chronic health problems such as heart disease and diabetes. Getting enough sleep is vital for our overall health and well-being. Now that we've explored how sleep can alter a person's mood, let's switch gears and figure out how to achieve the best sleep possible. For grown adults, it's optimal to get at least 7 hours of sleep every day. Of course, sometimes there are times when 7 hours is not a possibility. Mayo Clinic has found 3 key tips to get better sleep, even if you get less than 7 hours of sleep. The first tip is to watch what you eat and drink. Sometimes if you eat heavy meals right before an hour or two before you go to bed, it makes it a little bit more comfortable, so therefore harder to go to sleep. The second tip is to avoid typical caffeine and alcohol beverages before you go to sleep. These beverages disrupt the brain and it makes it harder for them to rest, and the body just doesn't want to go to sleep. And the last one is to get into a comfortable sleeping environment. So getting in a quiet, warm, and dark room. Just adjust your room to your liking, however it is that you get comfy. That is best. And the final tip is to include physical activity into your lifestyle. According to Mayo Clinic, physical activities such as running and spending time outside can promote better sleep. Today we've explored why we need sleep, why sleep is important, and ways to achieve good sleep. In everyday life, sleep is something that we hold dear to us. It is an essential component of living. We need to recharge and reset. It's best that we all strive to get better to be able to function in our lives. Thank you.
Well, that's good. Listen, you want to